From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Well, artificial intelligence, wow. But in the meantime, reality is wow as wow. Because we just had a big cold wave this past week. And so these are the areas that have been affected by temperatures at or below freezing. And so that pretty much covers the entire nation. So this took out a huge chunk of the country and put it really into the fall season. The exceptions are down in Florida, southeastern Georgia, southern portions of Texas, far south portions of Louisiana, and then the southwest into the interior valleys of California. So it's kind of interesting to see that. Our meteorologist Aaron Reeves found that. As far as what we find tomorrow, it's going to be interesting. Can't wait to see what happens during that game and the after parts of the game, or right at the end of the game, because that's probably when everything will be decided. That's my forecast. 70 degrees is the weather forecast. So we'll be in the 60s for most part of it. And of course, TU is playing tomorrow afternoon, about 30 minutes later than the kickoff at Stillwater. Kind of breaking it down a little bit. Here's the latest. We'll have another update tonight at 10, but about 57 in the morning hours in Stillwater, around 70 at kickoff, 72 at halftime, and about 70 in the fourth quarter. Winds will be relatively light. Earlier this week, we were talking about winds 20, 25 miles per hour and gusty. That has died down as a boundary is going to come into northern Oklahoma and slow things down a little bit as far as wind speeds. Similar story is shaping up for Tulsa, and so we're looking for winds to be light, very mild to pleasant conditions across the entire area. Temperatures will dip a little bit by the fourth quarter because we're going to be a little bit later with the game, most likely. Tons of weekend events going on. Will Rogers Motion Picture Festival going on now through Saturday. The Fall Home Expo opened today. That'll go through the weekend. And Buffalo, I was going to say Buffalo Bill, but Buffalo Days Festival going on in Pawhuska. That's coming up through tomorrow as well. And in Muskogee and the Rose District, we have a Broken Arrow Elks Lodge Veterans Day Parade, and Sallisaw, the Red Autumn Art Festival. That's not enough just to kind of get you going. We're talking about several other fun events going on here in Tulsa, on over to Manford with a Veterans Day Appreciation, Claremore Toy Run, and in the BOK, Oilers are in town. Get a little ice action there with Rapid City, and the Battle of Honey Spring Civil War demonstration going on in Shakota. And again, what a great history lesson it is. If you get a chance, check it out. It is awesome. Well, the weather is something worth checking out, and hopefully you get a chance to enjoy it, not just in front of the TV all weekend long, but a lot of folks love that. But it's looking good right now at Gathering Place. We're at 70 degrees. South breeze has been fairly strong all day. Those winds will die down as we start to go to our high school football games this evening. We're in the 60s now for most areas. 70 right in the heart of Tulsa and 72 over at Pogue Airport. But it's down to 65 in Wagner and Pryor and Claremore. So here in northeast Oklahoma and eastern Oklahoma, 60s. We have been up to 80 out in the Panhandle this afternoon, but as we go through tonight and tomorrow morning, relatively quiet. We'll be in the 40s, a little chilly in the morning, a few clouds will be around during the afternoon. More of the showers will be to the north. We'll be in the upper 60s, low 70s. That boundary kind of right along areas to the north, but you can see that that's not going to really affect us a whole lot because it's great weather. Quite a few clouds could be around again on Sunday morning, and then by Sunday afternoon, we're going to break out with some sun, and we'll be in the 70s, maybe again 80 out in the Panhandle. So it's looking pretty good. Nobody's really complaining too much. Don't forget, Veterans Day is coming up as we go on into Saturday. Slight chance of showers for late Saturday, better chances on into Sunday right now. So it's not too bad. And temperature-wise, we're talking a little bit colder toward the end of the week into the Veterans Day time period. Still looks good, though. All right, forecast tonight, 9 o'clock in the 50s. Chilly, quiet, but pleasant. Temperatures in the morning, chilly, but not bad, upper 40s. And then we'll be up in the mid-60s by noontime. Some clouds will be filtering through in the afternoon, kind of slowing that warming process, but we should still be in the upper 60s, low 70s. Much warmer Monday and Tuesday. Check out next week, starting to get a little bit more on the chilly side for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.